Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to give you an update on the ongoing insurance saga that we're going through when we switched insurances from Kaiser to a PPO. So if you guys seen my last video, you know that I've been having a hard time getting real food blends, and we decided to just go with doing like a blenderized diet. But in the meantime, I made an appointment to see a dietitian, but in the meantime, I still needed to find a way to feed Cadence, and so I went ahead and I ordered her real food blends and her other feeding supplies. Initially, I tried to go through XOXO Healthcare, and I did actually get, let's see, I did get a notice of action saying, this is from Medi-Cal, saying that they declined, let me read it so I get this right. Medi-Cal declined your request because the product is not covered. And so if I wanted to appeal this, I could. They give you the option. I would have to fill out this information, which I'm going to do because I found out through Cadence's GI doctor that if you do get a decline letter from Medi-Cal, there is a way to get a discount on real food blends. I just have to figure out how to do that, or call her back to see how to do that, because she didn't really give me more information than that. I'm sure I can reach out to Real Food Blends and see what program they have that supports that. So that's something on my to-do list. But I just want to show you guys that I did get a notice of action. So I'm going to be appealing this through XOXO Healthcare. Or after I got that notice of action, I tried to see if there was another DME who did accept both Medi-Cal and Anthem, which are the insurances that I have. And so through Medi-Cal, I don't have straight Medi-Cal. My kids are covered through a plan. It's HealthNet Community Solutions. And so the reason why I'm having so many issues is because I need to find DMEs, doctors, and healthcare providers who all accept both HealthNet Community Solutions and Blue Anthem. And so I found Edge Park when I looked on the Real Food Blends website. They do have a link to a DME, which is called Edge Park. So I called Chalk and I spoke to the woman there, and she went ahead and sent my prescription to Edge Park. So I called Edge Park to see if they took both HealthNet and Anthem, and they said that they did. And so I went ahead and I ordered the Real Food Blends. Now, when I talked to the representative, I asked them if Medi-Cal would cover the Real Food Blends, and they told me yes. So I was like, great, I don't have to do a blenderized diet. I'm just going to order the food from them. And so that's what I did. So I ordered 5 cases of Real Food Blends. So I have it here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I get 5 boxes like this, and then inside of it, it has 12 packages of a variety pack. So there's 6 different like flavors of food for Cadence. And so I got 5 boxes of those. Well, then I got a bill. So I got a bill for $843, and it was strictly for the 5 2-fit meal variety pack, case of 12. So it was only for these meals. So everything else was covered. So what we also get, these are Cadence's extensions. I get 6 of these a month because, well, we change it every Sunday, and so we use 1 a week. And then we also get these bags. These are for putting the food in, and then this extension set connects to the bag right here, and that's how the food is delivered. So this one is the one that actually clicks onto her tummy. If you've seen any other videos, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. So I was able to get these, but they did bill me for the Real Food Blends. And so when I called them, they said that it's because, again, Medi-Cal doesn't cover, and so they ran it through my primary insurance, which is Anthem, and Anthem will cover it. They'll cover 80%, which is actually really good, but it's once I meet my deductible, and my deductible is $6,000. So if I'm only ordering real food blends once a month, I'll never meet my deductible, so I'll be billed $843 every month in order to continue with the real food blends. And so I asked them, I had another order ready to ship because with them, I guess I don't have to call in every month when my supplies run out. They just automatically will send it. And so when I had called them and asked them about the billing issue, I told them to wait on my order. Thank God I had made my dietitian appointment, so I still had that to do. So I didn't have to like make another one and wait another month to try to get in and figure out how to do a blenderized diet. You know, I'm glad that I didn't put like all of my eggs in one basket and rely on just like finding this DME and assuming that they took the insurance and that I wouldn't be billed, and that Medi-Cal would actually cover it. I should have known, but so thank God I still kept my dietitian's appointment because we're still going to do a blenderized diet, especially after finding out all how much it's going to be. So they told me that I couldn't order. This is Edge Park I'm still talking about here. They told me that I could, so that was fine. I was like, place a hold on my real food blends. I'm going to do a blenderized diet. But as far as my extension sets and Cadence's bags, I need them every month because they only give me a monthly supply. They told me that I had to pay my bill before they would ship anything else. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, you guys, I didn't even get a letter from Medi-Cal. Like, the way that XOXO did it was more legit, I feel like, because they actually sent the request. After billing my insurance, they should have sent a request billing the health net. And they didn't do that. And the reason that I know that they didn't do that is because I should have got a notice of action with a Medi-Cal denial. So Edge Park hasn't even sent my claim into my secondary insurance. And so I told them, I'm not going to pay you guys until I get a notice of action from Medi-Cal claiming that they're denying my claim. So I had to go back to XOXO. So I'm kind of like fighting with Edge Park right now about the bill because I need them to do it right so that I can have track record of being denied so that I can try to get a discount if I do go through like the Real Food Blends program, so that at least I have like a paper trail and I'm not just going to pay a bill when they haven't even billed my secondary insurance. So I need them to do it correctly. So I'm not going to pay them until I get the notice of action from Medi-Cal. So on that note, I went back to Chalk, the woman at Chalk who's helping me with all the insurance stuff, and we went back to XOXO. She recommended that I go to XOXO and basically kind of like reopen my claim with them. So I called XOXO and I tried to order the bags and the extension set, and the woman the intake person, I think she's like sick of me, and so she had like major attitude. She gave me a really hard time. First of all, it took me a week to get a hold of her because she wasn't answering my phone calls, and I left messages every single day and she never responded. So I finally, when I called into customer service, I told them, like, look, if this lady's not getting back to me, is there any other intake person? Because my daughter has no supplies. Like, I need supplies delivered tomorrow, and I can't get a hold of her. So finally, she got back to me. She had major attitude, but I was able to order my supplies. And so when I asked her to run what I was looking at as far as cost, considering that I have my primary insurance through Anthem, and then once they run it through HealthNet, what would I be paying anything, or is Medi-Cal going to cover it? What? And she was like, we don't accept HealthNet. I was like, lady, bullshit. So, I mean, I work with the woman through Chalk. She knows very well that they do accept HealthNet as like a Medi-Cal program through XOXO because they do so much business through XOXO. That's Chalk's #1 DME, and so they refer all of their patients that need the feeding supplies. They refer them to XOXO, and so she knows. I know that they accept HealthNet, but she was just trying to give me a hard time. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to argue with this woman. I was like, okay, thanks. So as soon as we hung up, I called back and I called their billing department and I checked with the billing department and they're like, yeah, we accept HealthNet, and you know, you won't be charged for it. And so for this month, I was able to go back with XOXO with the DME and get a box of the bags and a set of the extension sets. So we're good there. I just haven't ordered the real food blends. And as far as the food goes, I am still fighting the case. I'm going to do an appeal for the denial of Medi-Cal covering the real food blends, but at the same time, I'm also going to be doing a blenderized diet. And so I'll do another video on that because we're gonna go see the dietitian. As I said in a previous video, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I definitely need guidance. So I'm just waiting for that appointment, and then I'll film a video like giving you guys a rundown, continuing this saga. But I mean, as far as like the rest of her supplies, I feel like we finally got things under control. So I'm with XOXO DME. They're not going to be charging me for the bags and the extension sets. The food, we're on Cadence's last 2 cases of the real food blends, but we do see a dietitian this coming week, so we will be doing a blenderized diet. So that's just kind of the rundown about what's going on right now with the insurance and how the dust is kind of settling, and I just wanted to keep you guys updated. So Medi-Cal's whole like system is up for review this year, and so there's a petition going around regarding real food blends for tube-fed people, and so I'm gonna link it in the notes below. If you can do me a huge favor, click on the link, sign the petition, and share that. I'll be extremely grateful. What we're trying to do is get 100, I know it sounds like a lot, but basically 100,000 people need to sign this petition in order for Medi-Cal to have to answer back what they're gonna do about it. So we're trying so hard to get this petition out to everybody. So your support and just by signing and sharing that link, it will have a huge impact in the movement that we're trying to make. And for kids like Cadence and families like us who are having like a huge ordeal trying to get foods that are going to help eventually get our kids off of the G-tube and cut their reliance on it. So if you can just go ahead and sign that and share it, again, I would like appreciate it so much, and so would Cadence and all of the other families who are going through this. Thank you guys for watching and always supporting my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.